live stream. So, okay, now I think we're good. All right. Sorry about that. Little technical difficulty. It's called a mouse and the hand. Eye-hand coordination, right? But hey, just like I was trying to say last time when I was speaking to nobody, but today's coffee break is really, we're holding this coffee break here on the corner of technology, talking about two companies. I want to talk about Guardian Life and Rapid Oxygen. And the links are in the description, but also I will put them in the comment section when we talk about them. Both of them offer you support and to be able to promote safety and to change the outcome to prevent the unthinkable. And I think we all know what the unthinkable is. The unthinkable is, obviously a fatal drowning or a non-fatal drowning under your watchful eye, okay, or somebody's watchful eye. And none of us really want to see these things happen, but if we pay attention to our news feeds, people are sharing accidents like this from all over the world. I see them all the time. And so, we see way too many of these. So we are definitely working to try to prevent these. As part of our program here at the Kelsey Code is to educate those of you that are on the front lines about what is available to you as tools, resources, things like that available. One is guardianlife.com, and we're going to talk about them here in just a second. That's actually Guardian, then lifeline.com, and the other one is rapidoxygen.com. And like I said, I will post the links here. And talk a little bit about them. We recorded podcasts with both of them, and I'll reference those podcasts here too. But the reason why, I'm saying, my goal here is to educate you, because when I go back 26 years before my daughter's accident, we had a conversation. I don't know what those people that were running the pool where my daughter drowned, I don't know what they knew or what they didn't know. And, when I introduce this topic here, the corner of technology, I'm going to explain the corner here a little bit, what I mean by that. But we're actually putting together and getting ready to launch a new segment of the Save 185K. So, a lot of these things are being done in phases, and this is all part of the bigger picture. But if you paid attention to my Unthinkable talk, where it's a little bit about my story, is to start small. We started small over about a year and a half ago, and last year we reached over 1 million people. So this is, now we're taking this, and our primary focus was aquatics professionals. Now we're taking our focus to the streets. And that's kind of where the corner's coming. We're going to have, I've been talking about having that conversation. So anyways, we'll get into that more once I get things put together. This is kind of an extension to our conversation yesterday with the checklists, things like this. And I'll explain that and let, basically it's what I refer to as the K corner. It's involving, we don't have it all put together yet, but it's the 12 corners, okay? The cross, as you see in the Kelsey Code, has 12 corners in it. So it's the 12 corners of water safety where your knowledge meets the water, okay? And it's really, are you ready? So, and we're putting this together in a form of a checklist. So just as an example. So anyways, there you go. Don't know if we're going to stay with that. It's just starting, but I like that. We actually wanted all the corners of the K and the cross, and it was like 37 corners. And we probably could do that, but anyways, I wanted to try to keep it simple. And I like 12. 12 was my number in high school. 12 was my number in college. 12 was my number when I played professional soccer. I like 12. 12 is kind of my magic number, so maybe that's a good thing, okay? Jesus had 12 disciples, so there you go. Can't be bad, okay? Anyways, hey, let's jump into our conversation here, all right? I want to, and I'm going to do some screen share here with you also. Hopefully that goes well. I don't screw that up. But let me know if you can hear me fine. I know my hands and my head and everything's just flailing all over the place, but take my drink of coffee. All right. So let's jump in here. We're going to talk first about Guardian Lifeline, okay? I have one here. I have one. It's this one was sent to me probably close to February last year. I think I received this. Received this from a gentleman, Heinz Ruki, out of Sweden or Switzerland. Swiss made. This is Swiss made technology. Inside this, I took this to the NDPA conference last year. Showed it to a lot of people. Inside this is a risk computer. Okay, this is a risk computer. There's little cartridges that goes this right here. This little piece right here is a cartridge. There's a little strobe light right there. There's a strobe light. This is a wristband. This will reduce very small. Let's go all the way down to the last notch. That's the size of wrist that it will hold. I mean, obviously that's probably bigger than the hand that it might go on. But the point of this is programmable. Comes with a USB cord. Okay, let me see here. Comes with a USB cord. Okay, that can be hooked to your computer, and it can be programmed for time and depth. There's a balloon inside. The balloon is not tethered to this. Okay, so this will work in pools, swimming pools, open water, things of that nature. Very, very inexpensive. David Bush, okay, who is part of the Kelsey Code. He lives in California. He has the rights. He is Guardian Lifeline, guardianlifeline.com. He's got this product, and he's got a lot of others. He's just launching this here in the United States as we speak. I've been talking to him about what I just shared with you about the 12 corners. He and I spoke rather in depth quite a bit yesterday on the phone, and also back and forth in email all day long. It's at 6 a.m. in the morning. So here's what I would probably tell you. If I want to get Dave on here on a Facebook Live to talk a lot more in depth about his wrist computer and his other products. So make sure you comment down below, because Dave will see this. Dave will see this, and he'll see these comments. Make sure you comment below and say, Dave, come on live. Get up, get your butt up, get your cup of coffee, and get up and have a Facebook Live with us. We want to hear what you have to say. Okay, with that being said, but let me go in here on my screen share, and we will show you a little bit here. Let's make sure this works. Okay, it's always kind of and once I once I share my screen, probably will mess up the audio and the video a little bit, because my internet out here and Wi-Fi is not the greatest. It's kind of it's not high speed like probably most of you have. I live out in the boonies. Okay, so we're going to share the desktop. Okay, let's just share the desktop, and we will go here, and let me find Guardian Lifeline. Okay, so you should be seeing the Guardian Lifeline. Okay, he's got several different products. This is Pool Technology. Okay, he has the Guardian Portable, and the Blue Fox. While we were talking about here, as you can see in the little video that on the side here, this is the Blue Fox. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I have here with me. Okay, it's very inexpensive. It is for home use. If you are an advocate and you are setting up a table, I highly recommend that you get in touch with Dave. Get some information. I know some of you have got events coming up here soon. So get some information. I want to repeat that, because just in case my audio, I just got a thing showed up here on my screen. Get in touch with Dave and get some information, some handouts, some information, and maybe talk to him. We can do this if we all work together, guys. Great product, great service. It can save people's lives in open water. This would have saved the life of a little 12-month-old girl that fell out of a canoe just 2 miles down from my road that did not have a life jacket on. Okay, whole other story. But anyways, so this is real important. And the thing about it also, I want to share with you, let me go here, because this is a podcast. It's episode 49. It was March 21st of last year, where I interviewed Heinz Ruki. I will say that again, Heinz Ruki. There we go. They roll their R's. And Heinz is in Switzerland or Sweden. I always get the two confused. I think they're close by. Anyways, they have lots of snow, right? But anyways, and on here is a video. I'm not going to play the video here for you. It shows this in demonstration, but on the video, it's about a minute long, maybe minute and a half. Shows exactly how this would work. And I know if I play the video, it probably will really drag down my Wi-Fi, and probably will really hurt the experience here a little bit of what we're trying to accomplish. So this is one example of a piece of technology. There's lots of others, and we will be covering some of this. And this is on our corner of technology that we're covering here. So we are looking at really expanding that corner of our knowledge, and where our knowledge is really meeting the waters, as I say. Okay, now the next one up, let me go here and switch off of my screen share. Whoops, we don't want that. Where is it? Because I don't want to mess that up. Okay, where am I here? Anyways, how do we stop screen share? I'm looking. That's not it. We don't want that. Anyways, okay, well, maybe I can't. Let's see. What's these three little buttons? I did this the other day, but then I screwed everything up. Oh, wait a second. Oh, here it is. Wait a second. I found it. I need more coffee. Okay, so now I should be back at you, right? Am I back? I hope I didn't end this thing. Let me see. Where am I? Okay, yeah, I'm still here. Voila. Okay. Hey, so now I'm off screen share. Now I'll take another cup of coffee. We didn't screw that up. Okay. Anyways, okay. Next thing on the agenda here is rapid oxygen, and this thing is rather bulky. This is a test unit that I have. I also have a live unit, just like my ST1 is a live unit. I mean, I have cartridges, I have 2 cartridges where we could actually use this and actually put it through a live demonstration. One other thing I want to mention with you is Dave has made one improvement, and that is to this piece right here. He's made one improvement where that now has a lock on it. Okay, so a small child can't take this off. Okay, I think that's really a cool thing. But anyways, next thing on the agenda is this thing right here. Okay, can you see it? Boop, boop, boop. I don't know. Probably with my green screen behind me, it's not showing up all that great. Okay, so because it's green and I have a green screen, which gives you the little background here. So you're probably going to see, oh, see there? Yeah, exactly. So anyways, I have a live one here. So that's funny. I'm watching this also on my screen. Anyways, so let's go here. I'm going to go into, so you can get a better viewpoint or picture of this instead of having my green screen mess this up here because the cover on this is green. So that's why that didn't work out so well. So let's go back into the screen share if we don't screw this up. I think I know what I'm doing now. So we're going to go back into the screen share and we'll do this one more time. And let's go into the rapid oxygen, okay, page. And so this is what you see here on rapid oxygen. This right here is what I was showing you, okay? This is the item, okay? What it is, it's an R15, okay? Now, I'm not an expert when it comes to oxygen, but this will deliver the appropriate amount of oxygen for up to 15 minutes. In order to be considered emergency oxygen, it has to be able to do that in something like 6 milliliters or whatever. I may not have that correct per second or whatever. This is a passive oxygen, unlike other oxygen units. Like you might have like a big oxygen bottle, something like that. Those force oxygen. So in this case, if a person has had a drowning event, they've suffered a drowning, and they are not breathing, okay, this is not necessarily going to force air into their lungs, okay? You would continue it to CPR. In my personal opinion, as a lay person, this is better than not having any oxygen whatsoever, because when that person first takes a gasp of air and you clear the airway where they can now breathe, they're going to get pure oxygen, which is going to really increase everything from that standpoint because we're getting oxygen and the blood flow back to the brain. And so I think it could only help out immensely. Again, this is great for home use. This is actually a portable unit. It's a one and done type of thing. It works on a chemical reaction. Most of us who have who've had, what are those things, like those little ice packs where you break the ice pack? and then you mix the two chemicals and you get a chemical reaction, which then creates really a cold ice bath. This kind of works on the same principle. I've got a live unit. It's in a big box. It's heavy. They sent me one of these. These actually retail for, when I first did the podcast last year, I think they retail for around $400, but it looks like here now you can order these and get these on a monthly program. Again, a great resource, great tool for you to have at your table, something to offer people as just, again, home use and or in your facility too, because, there are more oxygen breathing events than there are cardiac events, and we have the AEDs all over the place. We see those all over the place. This is very, very simple. It's user-friendly and everything. So it's for home use. It can be used in your pool. It's a non-explosive oxygen, and it can go anywhere. So non-explosive means that you don't, like oxygen canisters, bottles, things like that. They're explosive. You just can't go down to a medical supply place and buy a bottle of oxygen. Not that type of oxygen. I mean, they have those ones you can get on Amazon that are like, kind of like a water bottle. And you can get those. They have, I think they have oxygen in them, and they'll work, used for runners, people like that, when they're, need to get a shot of oxygen, maybe running at altitude, or bike riders or things like that. Again, here's a picture of the swimming pool. Boy's holding it. It's portable. It floats. It can go in the water. It's a really cool item. Again, I'm not the expert here. I just want to deliver the information. I believe information, education makes all the difference in the world. And we as people who are on the front lines, not so much me, but you, as somebody who may be on the front lines educating people, I want to educate the educators. And so make sure you know what's out there and it's available. These all could be resources. These also could be great possible opportunities for affiliate programs. You're looking for income streams. You're looking for things like that. Don't discount these as a way to add something to your fundraising program or packets. Reach out to these people. Let them know you heard it from me. Okay. They know me. They work with me. I talk to them. So not a problem. And I did do a podcast with them also. Let me go here. Let me find it up. There it is. And we did do a podcast with them here. And here's actually a review of the product. Let me open this up if it shows up here. And this will probably cause my internet to mess up trying to load something here. But anyways, but they do have a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn page. I believe the LinkedIn, some of these I may have to go back and update. These were to a gentleman named Reed Abend. Richard is the owner, but I may have to go back through and update this information because I know Reed has since left the company. So we have to possibly look at doing something there. But anyways, let's see. Probably not going to load right now, so let's not worry about that. It's going to mess up my internet. So there you go. These are the two pieces of technology I wanted to talk to you about. I'm going to stop my screen share. Hopefully we won't screw this up again, and I'll come back to you live. And so make sure you go back and check out those two podcasts, learn more about those two companies, this technology. It's a lifesaver. I mean, that's what we do. We're in the business of saving lives, and we want to prevent the unthinkable from happening. But I wanted to give you some resources. So today I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking technology with you. Now, here's to wrap this up here, our 12 corners, not in any specific order right now. And so we'll be focusing and covering our content in this manner, but it'll be in-home water safety, swimming safety, barriers, technology, which we were just talking about, open water such as oceans, lakes, ponds, rivers, retention ponds. We're also going to be covering boating safety, life jackets, CPR, first aid, and pool safety, because swimming is swimming safety, pool is pool safety, because there's a lot of people who have pools who really don't swim in pools. I mean, when we had our in-ground pool, I and my children used it a lot. My wife didn't. The other people too. You're looking at neighbors and people. You need to protect your pool from other people. So vacations, I think, is huge. I mean, I saw one, Sean Slevin from Swim Strong Foundation just shared yesterday, where 3 people on a trip in Spain, there were 3 family members all drowned in a pool while on vacation in Spain. Okay. Supervision. Who's watching your child? Usually is the case. Nobody is. And the last thing is knowing all these things and going through this checklist. Now you're ready to go in the water. Now you're ready. So that's the 12 corners. We're going to be focusing more on that. So not in any specific order, but we are in the process of putting this together through a checklist. We'll be creating some new things. And it's going to be awesome, guys. It's just going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited on having this and where we can now promote water safety as part of our goal to show up on 12.45 billion people's news feeds. And we are well on our way with this program. So, so make sure you put on here in your comments. Tell Dave you want to see him live here. You want to see him. If we can't get him live, we'll definitely do a recording with him and we'll post that up. But we need to get him here sharing with you as a resource, and we can get that put up in our members area also as a great resource and information on that. So with that being said, guys, I've kept you here way too long. I think, well, actually I started 5 minutes late if you count the first 5 minutes, which I talked in dead air. But anyways, you guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. Today is Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And we're 15 days into this month. If you really haven't started working towards your goals and your mission and creating what it is you want to create, remember the combination to the formula is very, very simple. 5 letters, CCCIP. And so first letter is C is create. We've been talking about that for about, 2 weeks now. So we're constantly in the creation mode. So, and then we need to connect with people and then have that conversation. Where are you going? What corner are you going to have that conversation on? And then you're going to invite them into your inner world, into your inner circle, and deepen that relationship. Now you have the personal, one-on-one, mano conversation. Then you're going to make that proposal. What are you proposing to that individual? How can you propose? How can you help them? How can you solve their solutions? So guys, I got to get to work. I got a lot to do today. It's Wednesday. I didn't record a podcast for tomorrow, so I don't know. I did put one out Monday on something we did here. We might use this one as a podcast. So look for that possibly. And so we'll see you guys later and talk to you all tomorrow. Make sure you've got your coffee. I got my coffee. I'm ready to go. I'm wired. Oh, hey, on the technology note, did I tell you that today at 3:45 I got another call with a guy? I think he's from Israel, or he's Spain. It might be Spain. I don't know. He's from over there someplace across the pond. New technology, new things they're getting ready to launch. And so we're going to be learning a little bit about what they have to offer. Not really sure what it is or how or what it does. But once I know, we will get the information. We'll share. You guys will be the first to know here in the United States. I think that's really cool. Okay. See you guys. How do you stop this thing? Oh, yeah. Real easy. Okay. See ya. All right.